There it is.
Won't you at least tell me what we're doing
Can you hear okay?
All I know is that it's serious.
It's more than serious.
Assassin's Creed.
It is dangerous.
Great. This. Reflector.
In my experience, the greatest harm often comes from the best intentions.
The cycle is starting again. How many more times must we endure the vanity?
This looks like an Xbox 360 game. No problem with that.
When there isn't a path to be found,
With,
Make one.
you know, some modern effects. Probably great frame rate. Oh, you can become other people. What's that called again? You can jump into the bodies of other people. Unknown 9 Awakening.
You've been here before, countless times.
This looks
and so shall you be
absolutely
here
like
again.
an Xbox
In fact,
360 idea. It's
you're
great.
here right now.
That looks cool. What's that called when you can jump into the other characters, the people? Did I sing? I'm not caffeinated enough for singing.
Skills in the world of Unknown 9 with an in-depth developer update on Xbox Wire.
Inception, yeah, that's the movie, but there's a... What's the word? I'm looking for the word. I haven't had to say that word in a little while. We haven't had games that let you do that.
Not everyone's ex-employer set them up to take
Possess.
the fall.
There you go, Thunderpin.
Just so happens they framed the wrong witch. They call
I have
me
all of my vocabulary dictated to me by the games. I'm
every
currently
card I draw is lucky.
Geist. There you go. There's a callback.
And when
Love
I
you guys.
find out what my old
You're all
cousin is up
walking
to,
encyclopedias. I love it.
they better hope they
This does look arcane-y, slow clap and follow. It looks like it's a card game.
Over there! She's here!
Not tonight, boys. If the Coven wants to play, they'll have
Not
to
old,
play.
experienced. No, yeah. Clink. Okay, so show us the game. A hard-boiled third-person what? What was that last word? It kind of felt like you're, yes, throwing down like Yu-Gi-Oh. Third-person stealth game. Okay, cool.
What if
Like
you could
11-bit.
change the
Looks
decisions
gorgeous.
you regret in your life and see the outcomes of those choices with your very own eyes?
This is to the left. This is Altars.
The Altars tells the
Altars.
story of Jan Dolson, a simple
left
miner
and,
who
the
survived a
beach and
crash
restaurant.
landing on a hostile planet.
Camera pan left.
He quickly realizes that what was supposed to be a lifetime job opportunity turns into a desperate fight for his life. Jan will need to handle a large mobile base that's designed to be operated by an entire team of qualified personnel. Even worse, the planet Jan landed on revolves around the deadly scorching star. Escaping the sunrise is crucial for survival. Despite his best efforts,
Survival game. This
Jan
looks
simply
amazing.
lacks the time
Really
and
impressive.
skills to deal with all these problems on
Design.
his own.
I'm digging that.
But
XCOM style base building
the
thing.
planet Jan is stranded on is home to a mysterious substance called Rapidium. With its use and the help of the quantum computer on board, Jan is able to create alternative versions of himself. The Altars.
Great idea.
Each one of them is a result of altering a crucial decision from Jan's past. The Altars are a reflection of the questions he asks himself. What if I never left my hometown? What
Man,
if
I want a
didn't
stealth
drop
drop
out of
today, don't you
college?
guys?
What if I fought harder to save my marriage?
This looks great.
Our alters have necessary knowledge and skills that we desperately need to succeed.
Yeah.
But they also come with their own goals, ambitions, and fears, all derived from their different life paths. And that can generate problems.
Like The Sims.
Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel.
Incompetence, incoherent decision-making, a groundbreaking mission on the verge of failure.
Damn. I just hope I don't f*** everything up again.
You want a relationship that lasts. Put some effort in it.
What a rad
Each Yan is a different person.
Very impressive.
It will be extremely difficult to keep everyone happy.
You gotta learn how to say no sometimes.
But we must do whatever we can, because as the mission goes on, the challenges will only pile up.
XCOM meets Death Stranding. Meets The Sims.
Obstacles on the outside. Internal tensions that could prove to be even more dangerous. And with a ticking clock of the deathly sun behind our backs, the only way home is to press forward.
The whole idea of these clones trying to survive all by themselves. Oh, the altars all by themselves. That's such a great idea. Bravo, man. That is so unique. Reminds me of Moon. Yeah, slow clap. That was a Game Pass. Day one, John Yumtoff. Brianna Pratchett. Very cool. This looks like a rare entertainment type of experience. Chia, yeah. Who doesn't love Game Pass? Oh my God. Every time I boot up the Xbox, I'm like blown away by the options, you know? I mean, it's like going to a cool record store. World action there. Creatures of Ava.
Learn how Creatures of Ava places you in the role of a savior in a first look preview on Xbox Wire.
Pretty chill voiceover there, but that's okay. It's okay. It's kind of a chill show today. Some cool concepts. What's this one? Got your bugs and your bridges. Bridge bugs. This is Ghostbusters. Reefville. I don't know if we're going to be hearing too much about Redfall, Noya. It's a choice, Sonic HBK. What is this, Roblox? Is this Chucky Roblox? Is it a Chucky game in Roblox? Is that what's happening? We should not be.
Hi, I'm Chucky.
Using
And
this
I'm your friend
platform
to the
for
end.
Roblox, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Oh, Griefville. Yeah, in Roblox. Yeah. Nah, no thanks. I'm kind of anti-Roblox. I know good people work there and there's some cool things that happen, but Sleight of Hand, The Altars, Unknown 9 Awakening. I just find with Roblox, 4 ads. Woohoo! I just find with Roblox is that they just the people that build on that platform just borrow from better games and repurpose better ideas and Robloxify them, if that's a word. I know Ruby loves them, loves the game. She's always showing me the things. Okay, what is this? Getting a resistance vibe. Oh, come on. Gotta know how many bullets you got. You're hosed, buddy. That's a Sony decision, Square Enix. They paid for that. Or, the Hot Rod 245. It's a Sony thing. They paid Square Enix for that. What is this? Evil Within kind of vibe too. Yeah, John. Very much getting Xbox 360 emanations coming from these concepts. Which is cool, man. The Sinking City 2, okay. Arkham Cemetery. Arkham Cemetery. That's crazy.
Want to dive deeper into this mystery? Discover more about this long-awaited sequel in our Xbox Wire interview.
I might grovel. I might. I think they're just using that name, John Young.
Walk free and bear the light for others to follow.
What is this? Kind of massive MMO. Is this Final Fantasy XIV or something? What is this? Yeah. So they're showing in-game. Dungeons cutscenes.
We Scions will fight until our last
So
breath.
it's just hit Xbox?
Forward, my friends! For freedom and justice!
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Darkness and light.
I mean, it looks cool. I'll never have time to play it.
As goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light.
Thunderpin, I have played a little bit of it, and I haven't really enjoyed it all that much. I've been playing it on my Steam Deck, and I haven't played enough that I can review it, but I am not that big of a fan of the mechanics. I just can't get going with it. I find that I start to wheel around on my yo-yo, and I'm falling off the edges over and over again. It's not as friendly to control as it looks like it would be. I'm talking about Penny's Big Breakaway. So I haven't really had time to stream because I've been busy with prepping for the launch of the, well, reviewing some stuff, but also prepping for the launch of the classic material. But I haven't really been digging Penny's Big Breakaway. Final Fantasy XIV is a massive game, I know. I know. So we're getting a Stalker collection here. What is this? This is backwards compatibility. I mean, look at this, right? So is this Xbox One Stalker? Or was this Xbox 360? I can't even remember how long ago it was. Yeah, I was a little deflated. I was really looking forward to it. I would pick up Go Mecha Ball and play that. That's amazing. The control on that is incredible. It's on Game Pass. I imagine that Penny's Big Breakaway will be on Game Pass pretty soon. Some good work in it. It's very cute. First time on consoles, okay. So I played this on PC. But why is it saying backwards compatibility? This is Xbox 360. Yeah, I mean, like this whole showing feels like an ode to the Xbox 360 era. It's great. And I know Stalker 2, we've talked about Stalker 2 forever, and they've been dealing with things, obviously, at the developer, but apparently it's coming. It was, I think development stopped and transitioned to new people. So this is the Stalker Trilogy, available today in backwards compatibility on Xbox.
Learn how developer GSC Game World brought the cult classic Stalker Trilogy to Xbox in an exclusive Xbox Wire interview.
Yeah, I remember playing the PC version and thought it was pretty damn great. We're jumping all over the damn place in this one. This again feels like an Xbox 360 type thing. Making that game.
感じませんでしたか？時間が空回りする瞬間を。あなたは誰？私はメティス。
What is this?
あなたを守るために来ました。
メティ？
時間や空間に歪みが起きてるんです。この地下にある時の狭間のせいで。
まさか同じ一日がずっと繰り返されてるんですか？
タルタロスのように何か厄介な力で発生したということかもしれないな。
ったく勘弁してくれよ。
何今の？
彼は見事命の答えにまでたどり着いた。あなたの得たワイルドの力はそれへと至る前触れなのです。
私はかつて生きると決めた。ワイルドへの目覚めがもしも命に近づいていることなら、
Great franchise. I don't profess to be an expert on any of it, but I've really enjoyed what I've played. The final chapter arrives September 2024. So this is an expansion pass for Persona 3 Reload. And the other two have already been released, I guess. Coming soon. They're really cool games. They are like really committed to their own mythology. Like when you start to play any of these games, and I don't know if I've played 3, and I can't remember much of 3, but I know I liked 4 on the Vita. I haven't been able to go back to it, and I loved 5, and I played Royal as well, and that's an excellent Switch game, by the way. They did an amazing port of Persona 5 for the Nintendo Switch. And you just get lost in their world. It's just like you're in a full construct of their reality, and it's very strange.
Uncover what else the Dark Hour
3 you had on PS2
for Game Pass members this year on Xbox One.
I may have checked it out, but I can't remember it. Would I prefer Persona over Yakuza? No, I think I like the Yakuza franchise a little more, John Yomtov. Brutal Legend 2. I still have the statue of the main guy. That game was pretty cool, man. It didn't deliver on all of its promises and all the things that you would expect out of it, but it was still very original, very fun. It is hard to make sense of Persona. It is, Mondo Blasto. That's where I always sit, and I always feel like, am I saying the right thing? Did I converse about this in the correct direction? You know, because people that love that franchise, very territorial. What is this? This looks gruesome and Xbox 3-esque, 360-esque. This looks very cool. It's like an anime character in a photoreal environment. Yeah, they did try to keep the full story of Brutal Legend away from the buying public, didn't they, Blarcade? This looks amazing. This is gonna do well, I think. Is he writing out things in blood before he pulls off the move? Yeah, man. It's like the frame rate on the character. It's like Spider-Verse, what they're pulling off here. It's like the Spider-Verse characters in the Spider-Man games. I'm digging it. Very few enemies, though, on screen at the same time. It's all environmental, isn't it? There's a lot of work going on there, a lot of animation. Looks great. The First Berserker. Oh, the 360 was magic. Let's be honest.
Kalunga, God of Death, hear my plea. And why, Zhao, have you called me to the realm of the living?
What's this one called, Zhao?
It is told that there are 3 great spirits who have denied you.
Sonic HBK with
I seek my Baba's return in exchange for
that
this.
That can run on Switch with that frame rate.
Tales of Kunzera
I'm excited to play this. I know there's a demo out there. I haven't had time to really check it out, but I know that there's real passion behind the creation
is
of
ever
this.
present here. From the arid deadlands, the harsh and unforgiving terrain,
looks great.
To the dense and dangerous forest floor of the woodlands, a place laden with mystery.
I'm all good with that.
In your arsenal, you carry your late father's masks. The Mask of the Moon, utilized best for crowd control, and the Mask of the Sun, chaotic ballet that compels you to engage spirits in melee combat. The Mask of the Moon, the Mask of the Sun. You must embrace the dance of the shaman.
I can't wait.
Each ability gained by the player can be used both traversally as well as
a lot of competition in this genre, though.
For example, take Akida's spear. Not only can it be used to activate elements that are out of reach, but also engage and pierce through multiple enemies at once. And with each small victory along your journey,
is this $70? Is this $70? I mean, I got that comment all the time on the Lost Ground in your game. And yeah, that game was worth full price, but you gotta be into Metroidvanias.
You should not sneak up on people, young shaman.
We are shamans.
It's as good as Metroid Dread.
Long past healing.
Lost Crown.
The complexities of grief inspired the foundations.
It looks just like Prince of Persia.
You will be faced with intricate puzzles, arduous obstacles, and deceptive traps that demand both patience and skill to overcome.
We're gonna get Hollow Knight buzz pretty quickly here.
Fiercer battle rages.
I'm sure there's a couple of other cool Metroidvanias headed our way. Man, I would freak if we got another 2D Metroid game. It'd be amazing. I'd love to have the 3DS Metroid game on Switch. It's coming out next month. It's crazy. I can't wait to play it, but I think it's going to have an uphill battle if it's not priced correctly. It's as good as Metroid Dread. I think I like the world of Metroid Dread more than the world of Prince of Persia, but there's just as much incredible combat, super cool fun in Prince of Persia. It's great, Asu. You've gotta love it. If you loved Dread, you'll love Prince of Persia, I promise you. And it does look like an OLED game for sure, John. This is Frostpunk 2. We're into the PC territory. Wish I had time to play these types of games. Looks great. I know the promise of the deck is that you can play some strategy type experiences with the touchpads and all that. I just haven't. And I've downloaded a couple, and I think I booted up Company Heroes 3 on the deck just to see if it was working. And it's not like I only play PC games. I actually have a new PC here that I'm going to be reviewing pretty soon. But I like I'm busy with all the other things that I'm reviewing and the editing and everything I do.
Help me!
So I just haven't made the time to play a lot of these strategy experiences. And strategy stuff on the deck is just seems wrong. This looks incredible. Oh my god, what is this game? Is this another 11-bit Studios? Oh, it's Capcom. Beauty. Oh, I think I know... Oh, man. I don't know what the name of this thing is, but I heard that this was coming. With the ghosts and everything. It's got an Okami vibe. This looks freaking incredible. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Yes, Capcom. Spend that Resident Evil money and that Monster Hunter money in some new directions. Love it. Definite Clover vibes on this. Is this the Onimusha one? It's got a different name though. Oh, and you're gaining other characters. This looks incredible, man. And this looks like in keeping with the 360 kind of vibes that this presentation has been giving off. It looks like from that era, but with modern engine tech and, modern frame rates, colors on screen. Gorgeous. Wait a second, so there's a tower defense kind of strategy vibe in this as well? I think we should have both with Mega Man, John Yamtong. It's a great character. They could make a beautiful 3D action adventure game with that character. Like Astro Boy, Like, I don't know why we're sitting here waiting for new Astro Boy type of games. This looks amazing. So it's like one-to-one bladed combat, third-person action, adventure, exploration, and strategic thinking before battles. These characters that you put together, these teams that you put together. This looks absolutely gorgeous. Holy shit! When does this come out? It's using the Yukai, the Yukai, Yonkai. I can't remember. The ghosts. Yes, it's called something Ghost. I think this one. Stunning. Stunning, but also doesn't look like a $300 million budget. Yokai, that's it. That's it. Path of the Goddess, right, okay. Kunitsu-Gami. Yeah, I just read about this. This looks gorgeous, man. I'll tell you the three that I'm most excited about. First is Kunitsu-Gami, Path of the Goddess. I'm gonna have such a tough time remembering that title. That's definitely the one I'm most excited about from Capcom. That looks incredible. And I think the Alters is my second one, and I forget the name of the developer, but I think it's the Frostpunk people. And the First Berserker Con. Those are the three that looked the most interesting to me, but I'm also excited about playing Tales of Kenzaru. I'm never gonna remember these names. Kenzara, Zao, and Unknown 9 Awakening looked pretty fun to me as well. And the other stuff, there's some familiarity around them, but they look like decent contributions to the library for Xbox. Evan Moore 85 says, yeah, we've got plenty of AAA and quadruple A as is. Pricing is going to be super important. Availability and pricing on these titles is going to be super important. Like if these are mostly Game Pass games, I think that is the right scope, right spec. And if they come out at less than that $70 US premium price point, I think that is the right scope and the right spec, like let's appeal to different tastes and more directions and some unfamiliarity, real risks and real attempts to kind of shake things up a little bit. Let's provide some of that, and I think lower budget titles can actually do that. So I think this was darn fun. A lot of interesting things to get excited about here. Flash Forward says, not all appeal to me, but I'm glad they aren't all FPS. And that's the other thing, too. There was a lot of color in that showcase, a lot of different visual, standpoints and design ethos. You could see, like, everybody had a vantage point. It wasn't like a blur. I remember at the Game Awards, it felt like we had this blur of, like, we're shooting at robots for 20 minutes. And like every trailer was the robots are killing the Earth. It's the end of planet Earth. And go off and kill the robots. And it was just over and over again. Piss Fist, I loved it. 8 360s out of 10 360s. A lot of 360 kind of vibes off of this. And I dug that quite a bit. Winnipeg Born says, I cannot wait for old school content from the Electric Playground. Yeah, we're starting, for those that don't know, and thank you for joining me on this stream, by the way, but for those that don't know, starting March 23rd Saturday, and every Saturday thereafter, we're going to be releasing an episode of The Electric Playground, starting from our first one in September of 1997, Season 1, Episode 1. I'm going to be on it's on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/EPNTV. It's at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern time, and it's going to premiere. I'll be on the chat during the premiere, talking with people. You guys can make fun of my hair and my outfits and all the other stuff. And we'll go through these episodes together. And then once these things start to get out there, we'll come up with some other fun things to do together. But we're going to roll them every Saturday, celebrate every episode just the way that we intended when they first premiered. And then we're just going to keep rocking. So we're going to start on Saturday, and then every Saturday going to do the same thing. And there's going to be weird times where I'm in a different city and I've got my laptop out, and but it will go up and we'll premiere it and we'll chat about all this stuff. And I'm excited as hell. It's something I've been wanting to do forever, and thanks to the University of Toronto, Mississauga, who is digitizing everything for use at the school and their game study students. And in partnership with EP, they're sending all the digitized content my way for me to upload it and formulate it and database it and put all the stuff in there. And then we've got another partner with PNP Games, who is based out of Canada. They're based in Winnipeg, and they've got a bunch of stores, like brick and mortar stores, and they also distribute to other retailers across the country. Great company. Had an amazing vibe with them right away. And they sell a lot of retro stuff, so there's a great fit with the content that we're talking about. We started just as the PlayStation 1 was launching in 1995 online, and then we shot that kind of content, but we really were shooting and talking about stuff percolating around PlayStation 2 and the launch of Xbox and GameCube. We were right there covering all that stuff. Launch of Dreamcast, and a lot of that stuff is like holy grail, material for people to go out and find and play and collect and re-celebrate. And what's cool is we were there shooting that and interviewing these people and getting all these fun segments. So it's going to be fun to watch all that. And so we will dig into EP, and then eventually we'll get into the Reviews on the Run episodes. And I hope you join us. YouTube.com/EPNTV, 9 o'clock in the morning Pacific, noon Eastern, on our YouTube channel every Saturday starting March 23rd. Do support PNP Games. They ship anywhere across the country, across Canada or across America. So wherever you're watching this, please make an account with them and start purchasing your games from them and showing them the love. Follow them on their socials and stuff. That's the way that you can help support EP. You can really show them that you're appreciative of them supporting this endeavor. And they're excited as hell. So they've got coupons and stuff like that. They've got contests. We're coming up with new ideas to kind of cross-promote and self-promote. But they sell everything old and new. And if you're wanting to purchase games and collect physical things, please consider supporting those guys because they're supporting us. Okay? Sound good? The one thing I want you all to know is that I'm still going to cover all the new stuff too. And since talking about this, it's taken up quite a bit of my time, obviously, to tell people and put, posts together and little videos and stuff together. But I'm still going to be covering all the new stuff. I'm still going to be talking about everything. But it is really fun that this is a part of the output from me and from EP for a long time because we made a lot of shows. So please watch, and we'll see you there. And that's going to do it for this video and for hanging with you guys. Thank you for joining me. Good stuff, Xbox. That was a lot of fun. And we will see you soon. Until then, play forever.